doing another live. Oh my gosh, if you watch my previous live, you're gonna be like, woman, your house is crazy. Your kids are crazy. But let me just explain a bit. So we were playing in the basement, and my oldest was annoying his little brother with this kind of like a rubber um, um, hippo, a rubber hippo thing. It's a puppet thing that he was like scaring him. And yeah, so when I started like obviously losing it on him is because the baby fell as he was trying to get away from him. Anyways, long story short, I ended up telling him to come upstairs and get ready for bed. So hubby took him upstairs to get him ready, but he forgot, or I guess I forgot to tell him that the bathroom are we have three bathrooms in this house. Okay, so the third bathroom, the one that kids use mostly for showering and brushing their teeth and stuff, and they go potty and whatever. Pardon me, I'm just doing my castor oil pack for those of you. I just realized this must look really awkward for some of you that are just looking at this for the first time. I have uterine fibroids. I am treating them with castor oil. I do this castor oil pack pretty much every single night and sleep with it on. Anyways, I digress. Let me get back to the story. While I'm doing my castor oil packs, you know what I'm doing, that I'm just not being, weird, which is not unusual for me to just be weird. But yeah, so he took my oldest upstairs to brush his teeth, and that their bathroom was blocked, and I meant to plunge it pretty much all day today, but as it is, as a stay-at-home mom, I'm always busy. There's so many things that I mean to do that I never end up actually quite doing or quite getting to, because it's just that's just the mom struggle. Just the mom struggle. Anyways, so I didn't get to plunge it, so it was still blocked, and there was like a lot of water in it already that I was waiting to just drain out on its own, but it didn't drain out clearly. So hubby didn't know. He came home from work. Obviously, we're dealing with the kids. As you can see from the previous video, things started getting kind of frustrating because older brother's annoying little brother. Anyways, he brings him in to brush his teeth, and he tells him to use the potty for the last time. Now, I've been telling my son all day not to use that bathroom because I know it was blocked. I know it was, and I knew I needed to plunge it, and I kept saying in the back of my head, I hope somebody doesn't end up using it and trying to flush, because it's gonna flood the place. It's gonna literally flood the whole house. And but because I was so busy, when you're just in the moment, you're busy, you're trying to get things done, it skipped my mind. Anyways, poor little guy, he's only four. He's only four. He goes to use the bathroom. Obviously, he doesn't remember. Mommy has been telling him all day not to use that bathroom. There's nothing that's like, I usually close it and put the garbage can on top, but I didn't do that again because, again, mom struggle. Just mom struggle, right? Anyways, he sits, has his pee, and then he flushes. And here I'm putting the baby in his bed. So he's by himself because daddy puts him in the bathroom and says, go potty, and leaves to go take the dog out to go potty outside. So he's unaware of what is going on. All I hear from the bedroom as I'm putting the baby down to sleep, thank goodness the baby was sleeping, because the worst thing is if this would happen and the baby was still awake or like just about to sleep and then woke up, because now the baby would be screaming his head off, and my 4-year-old was in the bathroom. He did not understand what was going on because all he saw, I guess he must have felt the water first hit the ground, because he flushed and he went to wash his hands, and then he just realized, oh my gosh, there's water on the floor. He looks to the toilet, and there's water just like spilling out of the toilet and flooding the floor. And he panicked. Obviously, he's a kid. This has never happened to him before. He's never seen this before in his entire life. He doesn't know what's happening, so he starts screaming. He starts crying, "Mommy, mommy, somebody help me, help me." No, first he's like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, somebody help help me, somebody, and I was like, what is happening? Because I thought his dad was with him, but apparently his dad wasn't with him. So I run in because I'm thinking, what, did he get in trouble or something? Maybe he got in trouble with his dad, and he's like, mommy, help me, because he does that a lot. Like he'll play us, like if he gets in trouble with me, he'll ask his dad to help him, to get him out of trouble, or get him out of whatever timeout or whatever it is. And vice versa, if he gets in trouble with his dad, he'll ask me to help him. And mostly is the other way. Like he gets in trouble with his dad and then he cries for me because he knows I'm the soft one, right? I'm the soft one. I'm the mommy that's gonna come and snuggle and be like, it's okay. And be like, Daddy, maybe we'll let this one slide, you know. But anyways, back to the story. So the water is coming out of the toilet. This poor kid is bawling his eyes out. I mean, like tears are like streaming, snot, everything is like he doesn't understand what's happening. He's scared. He thinks he did something wrong. He thinks he's gonna get in trouble. So I just run in him and I just reassure him, like, it's okay. Don't worry. He's like, there's water everywhere. It's what did he say? He's like, it's drowning. It's drowning. It's like it's drowning the place. It's drowning the place. He thought the water was gonna keep rising and drowning. That's what he actually thought. Oh, bless his little heart. Kids are so adorable, especially at that age. They're so adorable because they don't know much. They don't know anything. They're so innocent. So he thought the water was gonna keep going higher and higher and higher. He's not understanding that no, it's gonna keep running out. And if more of it keeps coming out, it's gonna run, flow down the stairs or whatever. Luckily it didn't. We caught it in time. I just got towels because the linen closet is literally the door next to the bathroom door. So I just opened the linen closet, grabbed like 3 big towels, put them on the floor, especially on the threshold, like for the door, so the water wouldn't spill out onto the carpets because it's all carpeted outside the bathroom, obviously not in the bathroom, gross. But the area outside the bathroom, which by the way, I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, I don't like carpet. I want to get rid of it. Eventually, I'm getting rid of it. But for now, we gotta keep it. We have a carpet cleaner to keep it clean. Okay, guys, it's gonna stay clean because we got a carpet cleaner. My husband literally cleaned the other bedroom yesterday with it because we just, those kind of people, we just want to keep it clean. So anyways, for those of you that are just joining, it is just castor oil. I am applying a castor oil pack. This is organic castor oil. Again, I have uterine fibroids for those of you that do not know. So this is part of the treatment. But anyways, aside from that, so anyways, this water is overflowing, kids crying. I run in there, I'm like, don't worry. What I wanted to do is just get him out of the panic mode because at this point, he is terrified and he thinks he's gonna get in trouble, right? So I just want to reassure him that it's okay. You're not gonna get in trouble. It's not your fault. It's just an accident, right? It's just the toilet was already pre-paved to flood. If we want to use those kinds of terms, it was already set up for failure because mommy forgot to plunge it. And it's like, plunge? What's plunge? And of course, learning opportunity. So dad goes and gets the plunger and I show him, I plunge it, and then the water, the rest of the water that's filled up in there goes down and everything's fine. We wipe down the floors, I clean the floors, I get my vinegar spray, clean the floors, and save the day because look at those pipes. I'm not even working out right now, guys. Look at those pipes. Oh, and look at that definition. I wasn't even expecting that to pop out. Look at that definition. Oh my gosh. I'm just showing off here now. But yeah, I'm not even working out right now. This is just genetics. I'm just blessed with amazing genes. But if I do start working out, you will see some incredible stuff. My muscles, I have amazing muscle memory. I will start working out, but not quite now because I am still breastfeeding. Believe it or not, I am still breastfeeding. I'm one of those moms. I breastfeed for a long time. My baby is 1.5 right now. My oldest, I breastfed until he was 3, and he is in pristine health because of it. So I am trying to push myself to breastfeed just as long or close with this one, with the youngest one. So anyways, I digress again. Yeah, so we fixed that whole situation. I got the towels right now that I used. They're in the washer. Um, Poor Liam, he's sleeping now, obviously, a while back now, but it was an interesting little adventure because this is something that was new to him. It's never happened to him before. And then he was telling me, actually, he was telling me after the whole thing, after he calmed down and we were all laughing about it. And he was telling me, he's like, oh, what if this happens to my little brother? What if it happens to baby Huey when he grows up? And then the toilet water comes out and it just floods the place, and then he's scared and he doesn't know what to do. I'm like, well, we'll just have to help him. I'm like, guess what? When he's your age, you're going to be about 7 years old. So I guess maybe you can help him. And he wasn't really understanding. He's like, no, I'm going to be 5. Because all he knows is he's turning 5 next. But he's not understanding that I'm saying when his brother is 3, he's going to be 7 years old. So it was a little confused about that. But I think I managed to kind of explain it for him. I kind of had to show him the numbers. Like right now he's 1 and you're 4. So when he's 2, you'll be 5. And when he's 3, you'll be 6. And when he's 4, you'll be 7. And then he kind of started to kind of understand. Anyways, I'm rambling a bit here because, again, it is late. This is one of my late night little talks that I come on here to do while I'm doing my castor oil pack. Like I said before, oh yes, the other thing I wanted to update you, that's why, now I remember why I'm doing this while I'm doing the castor oil pack. Yes, the place where I got this castor oil pack, because remember last time when I did the video on applying the castor oil pack where I showed you step by step how I do it, which you can obviously see again right now, how I'm doing it. But this Queen of Thrones one is really good. Not that I've ever bought any other brand, but I was just lucky, I suppose. I checked the reviews and this was great. They even sell, I didn't even realize I was on it just now, Amazon, just checking out my old purchase from them. And I realized they have even smaller packs that you can put like on your forehead, or I guess maybe, I don't know, to help with sleep or headaches or something like that. I'm actually going to get one of those packs and use them and let you know. I'm going to do a review and let you know how those work, if they're any good. But what was I going to say? But this one, yeah, I got it on Amazon, guys. Well, I'm in Canada, for those of you, if you're watching from outside. I'm in Canada, so I got it from Amazon.ca. And I think it's the Queen of Thrones store, but I think it's fulfilled by Amazon. I can't remember. I can't remember the details now. I would try to put the link down in the description if I can find the link. I was looking for it before this video, but I couldn't find exactly where the link was. If I find it, I will put it down there. If I don't, I will just put the name on there and you can go on Amazon and look it up. So, oh, some of the other advantages, because I was saying it helps with sleep, right? So deeper sleep, which is very true, it does help make your sleep much deeper, which I need because, again, I'm still night feeding, guys. I'm still night feeding my baby. And also I co-sleep. I do co-sleep. I'm one of those proud co-sleeper moms. I love co-sleeping with my kids. It just works for our family. It works for my kids. It works magic. It works magic. That's what I'm gonna say. It works magic. It's just perfect. It's the perfect thing for us. I tried for a minute to do the sleep training thing. No, not for me, sorry. Not for my kids. Not the kind of setup we're trying to create here. It's not the kind of, that's not the results of that is not what we're trying to achieve. Sorry. It's not not that I'm saying, it's bad, or I mean, to me kind of is, to be honest with you, but to each their own. For some people it works. Like anything else in life, what works for one person might not work for the other person, right? This is not a cookie cutter world. So yes, as I was saying, I got this See, it has this little bag that you can put it in when you're done. So I got this on Amazon, and it says here that it does not come with, it says just add castor oil, not included, but I'm pretty sure when I bought this, it came with the castor oil. Yeah, because this is the Queen of Throne castor oil, right? Unless I bought both, I don't know. Unless I ordered both, I can't remember now. But from what I recall, it came with the castor oil. It came in the same box. I think I still even have the box. It came with in the same box with this and the castor oil. So buy it if you are just trying to help to sleep better, even if you don't have the same issues, or and especially for women, if you have any uterine related issues, okay? Any I was telling you about my fibroids too in the video the other day when I did the what do you call it, instructional video on how to use this. I was telling you about my ovaries, how they were swollen the last time that I did that I got my ultrasound, where my fibroids were like freaking ginormous, and they didn't show to have shrunk a lot, but I'm pretty sure they've shrunk more than the ultrasound result showed, because I was so swollen from having accidentally eaten some food containing dairy that week. Like, it actually hurt even when the guy was like, that little ultrasound thing where he was going over it, and especially when they did the internal one, when they have the probe and they put the condom over it and they tell you to insert it. Oh, that was quite painful. It normally isn't painful like that, but it was painful, and I knew something was up. I knew something was off with me. So yeah, I need to rebook an ultrasound as soon as I get a family doctor, because guys, remember, I moved. Anyways, I'm repeating a lot of things I said in the previous video, but I just put some I'm putting it on my back for my kidneys, just to preserve my kidneys here, because yeah, I've talked about this before. Anyways, go back and watch my old videos and you'll see how to use this, why I use it the way I use it. And when I get the other little pack, I might get another one of these. But when I get the little pack, I want to use it the way that they were using it, like on their head, just to see what kind of a difference that makes. When I was younger, I used to struggle with migraines, guys. I used to have serious migraines. It took a lot to get over them. I don't have migraines anymore, but I find when I have a really unusually stressful day, it's getting less actually, because we just moved. We had a lot of changes and I didn't get a migraine. Usually when I have like major life changes happen, that's when I have migraines, but it's happening less and less. It didn't happen this time. So something's working. Obviously my diet, being on a plant-based diet, that's helping a lot. And yeah, I think it's just a plant-based diet, because I can't even say, oh, I get lots of rest. I don't. I have an infant, essentially, who night feeds, and I have to change him through the night. Oh my gosh. For some reason, I don't know why, I always like the shape of my lips on these lives, on these videos. Every time I do videos, I'm like, whoa, dang, girl, dang. I don't know. I'm liking them. I'm really liking them. It's been a journey. It's been a long journey towards self-love and self-acceptance, and seeing my own beauty, and appreciating the things that, I don't know. I grew up in the 90s, guys. I grew up in the 90s, and back then, Afrocentric features like myself, which I have very Afrocentric. Look at my cheekbones, guys. Look at those things, right? Look at my nose. Like, this is not a Eurocentric nose at all. This is a very Afrocentric, and my lips. my juicy lips. And yeah, a lot of the things that I'm starting to realize now that they are absolutely gorgeous, that they're beautiful, that back then, where you only saw one standard of beauty and society only upheld one standard of beauty at that time, even skin tone, for instance. I'm not very dark skinned. I wouldn't consider myself, I don't know, like I do consider myself dark skinned, but other people don't consider me dark skinned. They just like, you're like a medium, you're kind of like on the lightish medium. I don't know, because when I look at myself, I see a beautiful black woman. So I do consider myself dark skinned. But anyways, aside from that, when I was growing up, I never used to see representations of people that were my skin tone or with my features. Um, or my hair texture or my body type. So it was very, very hard to understand that beauty is different, is diverse. There's no one standard of beauty. Beauty is a range. It's a spectrum. It's a very. It just depends. It just depends on um, who's looking, I suppose, because some people I find in our society today, they're very limited to what their perspective of beauty is by what they're trained, not even what they would have thought if they were just raised with an open mind, but no, just what they were trained. Anyways, now I'm really digressing because this whole video was just about the toilet flooding, the toilet. And now I'm talking about beauty standards and I'm talking about my juicy lips. Oh my gosh, guys, life is amazing. You have to find all and appreciate all of the amazing things about life. Even if you don't think anything is going well for you at any given moment in time. I know it's really, really hard to accept what I'm saying right now when you're in that funk. But trust me, everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out. Like we're always moving forward. We're motion forward. There is always motion forward. And things are always working out for the better. I'm really starting to believe that. And a good way to really hone in on that and see that more is by just being in that energy of appreciation. Just appreciate, wake up and appreciate anything, even if you're like struggling. Wake up and appreciate that you got a toothbrush. Wake up and appreciate that you have toothpaste, that you have clean water running out of your sink. Wake up and appreciate that, you know what, you woke up and the sun rose. The sun rose and it's shining. Okay, because I don't know. Maybe one day you're gonna wake up and it doesn't, right? Like anything could happen. But anyways, that's just my little rant. I better go to sleep because it's late. I always do this, and then I end up sleeping late, and these kids have like a whole hour, 2 hours of sleep on me, and then they wake up early, and then I wake up all groggy, like, why do these kids wake up early? They're not really waking up early. It's just that they've been sleeping for 2 hours or 3 hours ahead of me, and I'm over here, you know, talking about beauty standards and appreciation and blah, blah, blah. Anywho's, guys, I hope you have a wonderful night. And and the weekend is coming. The weekend, if it's not, is it already midnight? Let me see. Oh, it's already midnight on my side, so it's already the weekend. It's already Saturday, honey. I'm gonna do my Saturday dance. Hold on. I do my Saturday dance. It's hard without music. What am I dancing to? I need music. But then we can't play music on here because they're gonna be like copyright, copyright, copyright. Anyways, I better go. This rambling is not gonna stop, is it? It's not. It's really not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. Don't let me keep doing this. Ooh, I saw I saw this reel. I saw this reel that was so funny. This guy in Brazil. You guys probably saw it. It's on Instagram, I believe. Anyway, this reel was so funny. This guy was walking in like I think it's like a shopping mall or something. I don't know, with headphones that were clearly broken. They were taped up on the top, and then they had like the plug. But the plug wasn't plugged into anything. It was just hanging off his shoulder. But this guy was feeling himself, and he's like, he's just prancing. And then he gets to the door, and then he breaks out into this dance where he's like, and then he walks out. I just thought that was absolutely funny. Oh my gosh. It was so funny. Maybe I'll put a link. I'll put the link in the description so you can see it for yourself because it was hilarious. I loved that. I just loved how carefree he was. I was like, that is a free human being right there. That is a free human being. A lot of people would look at him and be like, this guy is absolutely crazy. He has lost his marbles. But then I challenge people to think, okay, you have all your marbles intact. Okay. You are just pretty much well adjusted in a very, very, very crazy, screwy, sick society. Like, how is that not crazy? How is that not crazy itself, right? So, I don't know. I just want to encourage people to be more free. Be more free, okay? Do what you enjoy. Follow your bliss. Do what fulfills you in life, what brings you joy more. I'm not saying quit your job today and get a divorce, leave all your lovers or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying try to incorporate and do more of the things that you really, really, truly enjoy, that really fulfill you as a human being. And and try to be in touch with that playful side of yourself, child, that inner child. The side of you that, okay, if when you look at children and you just watch them, they don't care who's watching, they don't care what's going on. They're gonna play. They're gonna play. They don't even care, even if you see me and my kids all the time on these lives, even if I'm running my mouth and I'm going, don't do that. What are you doing? They're gonna play. Kids are gonna play, okay? They're gonna play because they are free. They're absolutely free. These human beings, these little human beings are pure positive energy. They're just little bundles of pure positive energy, and they understand life to its core. We are here to play. We are here to be playful. We are here to enjoy our lives and appreciate everything. And when I say enjoy your life, I'm not saying as a destination that, oh, when I get this, then I'll be happy. You can be happy now. You can actually practice being happy and being in the moment right now and enjoying and appreciating what you have right now, even if you don't have everything that you want. And guess what? That is a it's a magical thing that will open up your world to everything else that you want. Like your perception of your life will change and you'll start realizing how rich you really are in this moment. And once you're in that mindset of being rich in that moment, you'll get richer and richer and richer. Like you start noticing all this other, forms of abundance, all this other well-being just flowing into your life. Okay, I think I've exhausted myself now. Now I've exhausted myself with the rant. I think I've gotten everything out. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend, and remember to always be kind to yourselves and always, always, always be playful and be your own best friend first. Ciao. Ciao, Bellas.